What is up, guys? Cars Across Texas here, and today you join me here at the Houston Automotive and Boat Show, aka the Houston Automotive Show. We got some media passes. We're going to check out the new rides coming out for the next year, and I'm sure there's some other cool stuff inside. So hang out with me, check out the video. Let me know what cars you're most excited for in the next coming year, or if there's a project in here somewhere that you might like. I'd love to hear about it. But we're getting on in here. We need to pick up our media passes. Let's get on into the show. We hop in here, and Allie's absolutely obsessed with these balloon decorations by this lady who's been popping off in the Houston social media world recently. Look at that. But we also do have this thing here that's for sale. That's a slab right there. That's sick. Bro, is that a Supra? All right, boys, we got those media passes. Allie's got one too. She's in front of me. But we're gonna go get checking everything out. We step in, we're greeted with the Chevy in the Ford, the American Boys over here. We got the drop top 5.0 S650. Very nice race red EcoBoost here as well. The EcoBoost is actually a really solid little platform. If you're looking for a cheaper daily driver, Melody's over here making friends. Over here we do have another 5.0 in that vapor blue color. This color is so insane. I love this. This color is absolutely freaking wild. But we go on over here. We have a very classy spec C8 Z06 in the Elkhart Lake Blue, I believe, with the brown interior. And go around back. Check out that LT6 Glory over here. There we go. What do y'all think about a flat plane crank V8 inside a Corvette? Is it still a Corvette? It's a supercar at this point, let's be honest. It sounds like one, it looks like one. It's mid-engine. I think they're pretty sick. I think they sound absolutely incredible, especially once they're opened up and breathing a little bit better. It looks like they kind of revised the wing for the new year back here, and of course you got the center exit tips, bringing it back to the traditional Corvette ways, where the C8 Stingrays have departed from. But this C8 spec here is also really quite nice. It's in that silver color, silver mist I think it's called, with the blue stripes and the blue interior. But the color on these blue stripes is also pretty wild. I like the crazier specs that Chevy's doing. What is this one? This is an E-Ray. Nice, this is the first one of these that I've seen. What do y'all think about the E-Ray? Let me know, boys. Are you excited for hybrid powertrain Corvettes? I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I think the potential is there to increase performance and make them an even more badass race car. We got the big boy Broncos out here. Sandwiched between them is possibly one of the weirdest color schemes you can get on a Bronco. And I don't really know why Ford did this. I think these are hideous. But let's see, is this like a special edition? I see these everywhere on the road now. I don't know if this is a special Heritage Convenience Group, I think this is it, but I don't know, not for me. I do see why they did it, I guess. It seems like a car that like moms would go to a dealership with their daughter, getting them a new car for college, and they'd be like, oh, it's so cute. But Melody will be getting a Corvette for her first car. We're gonna come check out my home zone over here. A little biased that I think these new Tundras are sick because, boys, I sell Toyotas. If you're looking for a Toyota, hit me up. I got all sorts of TRD Pros at the dealership right now. I also got the 1794s and everything. The TRD Pros, of course, being the top of the top of the top with these crazy looking wheels, tires, beefed up suspension. We'll look under there real quick. You see that TRD suspension? And a bunch of other cool little detail accents here and all that stuff, as well as a fully loaded interior. Next in we got the 1794 edition Tundra, where it's kind of like the King Ranch. It's locked, huh? Got that peanut butter guts inside. Boys, another car that I'm very excited for is the new Tacomas, and they have several of them here in different trims and everything. I personally love this color too. This is solar octane, and it's so bright, but it's so sick, and I think it works really well on the Toyotas. They definitely did a good job. Finally, the Tacoma's well deserving of an upgrade. They definitely needed it, and now they have fixed a couple of things. They actually tow more, get better fuel economy, and just look better, and they finally have updated tech inside. They have the new touchscreen that they've been putting in the Tundras inside. This one looks like a TRD Pro, so it's got the special seats and all that stuff. The iForce Max, so it's the beefed up 4-cylinder hybrid. But then over here, we got the Trail Hunter Tacoma as well. And this thing is off-road ready and very, very capable, including some all-new bronze wheels, off-road package, special suspension with the Trail Hunter logos. We also got some badging everywhere. And look at that interior. That interior is sick, actually. Man, Toyota's come a long way. Looks like this is a little snorkel of sorts, but they kind of blended it in with the body lines a little bit better. And then we got the little rails back here. This thing is sick. Alrighty boys, we still got some new Sequoias out here. We got a Platinum, we got a TRD Pro as well. The Platinums are super bougie, one below the capstone, but still very, very nice. And basically all you could ever really want and need in here. It's powered by the iForce Max 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 hybrid. They make a ton of horsepower, a ton of torque, and still have a pretty solid tow capacity inside. Plus, all of the updated Toyota looks, technology, and comfort now. Toyotas are more than just not a performance. Toyotas are more than just utilitarian now. They're luxury vehicles. And we got a bunch of row in this third row. Bunch of room. And there's a TRD Pro. Boys, we got the new Prius. And I love it. These are, I worked at Toyota for nearly 2 months now, and I've yet to see one of these actually land on the lot. But look at this interior. I'm telling you, way more than just utilitarian now. Look at all this tech. And then this looks like, this is a BZ4X. This is order only in Texas right now, boys. We got the Crown. The Crown is sick. It's the Avalon replacement. It's got kind of a higher ride height. And boy, let me tell you, these ride super, super smooth. But, unless we got all sorts of other good little Toyotas over here. It looks like this is the new Camry. This is a 24. Still got the same body style and everything. Looks like an XSE, maybe V6. But this is the 2025 Toyota Camry Hybrid. And they've kind of taken some stylistic cues from the new Priuses and everything like that. I like it. I think it looks pretty solid. You got the big old sunroof up top. This one looks like an XSE, so it's pretty loaded up. This one has got the leather and kind of suede bolsters here. And it's got the finally updated infotainment system, along with heated and cooled seats, big old panoramic dual pane glass roof, a bunch of other luxury as well. So now you can be one of the most reliable vehicles on the road, get 50 miles a gallon, and have some nice creature comforts. And then boys, another vehicle that I have not seen land on the lot yet, I guess because they're usually spoken for before they arrive. A lot of you actually asked me for on Instagram. We got a TRD Camry here, and Toyota did a really good job with the styling of this, just making it look really freaking good. All the little arrow pieces with the extra front bumper, the splitter down below, TRD wheels, big red brakes, ground effects on the side skirts, the black and red interior. You can see that new, that old screen in here versus the new one in that Camry over there. Still does the job, but we go back here and get the special diffuser down here, and we're gonna close the trunk real quick so we can take a look at the wing. We do have a Supra over here. It looks like it's gonna be a 6-speed manual Supra, but I see all these articles online kind of talking down on the Supras because they are down in terms of percent sales every year. But let me tell you, there is literally none coming to our dealership. So it's kind of hard to match sales numbers when we don't have any coming in. I don't really care about Honda too much, boys. I don't really think they're doing too much great stuff right now, but I do got to check out the new Type R because the spec on it is actually just literal perfection, at least in my opinion. The blue on the outside, black with the red, big old Brimbos. These Brimbos actually, for the car, are quite large. This is not a very big and heavy car. The stopping power, I bet this stops on a dime. We also do got the aero out back and everything, as you come to expect with a Type R, and you get the red bucket seats. We also got the Astros mobile too. We also do got the all-new, what is this? This is something new. The EV9 SUV. Looks very much like a large Kia Soul. But we also got the Telluride. I like Tellurides. I don't have a problem with them. The only thing is these are still getting charged well over sticker, so anybody that's I've ever seen try to come in and trade one of these in, they're so tanked on it because Kias cannot hold their value to save their lives. All right, we're gonna come check out Subaru, but not for the Subarus. We're gonna come check out Subarus for the puppies. We got lots of little doggies in here. Oh my goodness.
You're okay. Thank you.
Puppy, come here. Hello, my friend. We always gotta get the doggies in the video. Hi, puppies. Every video must have the doggies in it, and Subaru has brought the pups out. Boys, we got a 400Z over here, and I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what Nissan's doing. I've seen like 2 of these in like the 2 years that they've been out. Are they just not selling? Is there not a lot of them? I don't know. Another little Nissan show here. I really like this color. What is this, a Rogue? This color is super sweet though. As promised, it is the automotive show, and there's lots of boats over this way, but I don't know anything about boats. Allie says the Ioniq 5 looks like Bender off of Futurama, and for some reason this looks like they really tried to make like an 80s concept car to me, just like modern. It's very odd. We got GMC and Buick. Buick is doing some wonders, revitalizing the brand for the younger folks. Still got lots of room to go as far as more models, but they're starting to come back a little bit. We also got the Yukon AT4 here though, which seems like a pretty hard loaded up Yukon with the interior here. Lots of buttons in the center console. I'm sure it's got heated and cooled seats, massage seats, dual pane panoramic sunroof, and all the good stuff, all the tech. It does have the deployable power running boards, and then even more buttons over here. Can only imagine like people that are kind of older than all this new technology hopping in here and just being overwhelmed with the amount of buttons. Look at Shell over here acting like they're friends of the EVs. Nobody wants EVs. Come on now, come on man. Just kidding. Some of the EVs are cool, not the Lightnings unfortunately. But we do got a Taycan over here, and a very cool PTS color, paint to sample something. It's like a denim blue. It's quite a nice color, not gonna lie. We got Chevy's answer to this like mid-sized small pickup trucks with the Colorado. This looks like a ZR2 Bison. Don't know what that means, but those wheels are pretty sick. All right, Allie likes the Tahoes. Melody will be driving, of course. We do got the High Country Tahoe with the dark blue on the mocha brown interior. Power running boards that Melody's absolutely loving. This thing is really nice though. Maybe this is Allie's next mom-mobile.
Pretty.
Ford's got the racing simulator just in case you wanted to take an F-150 around the racetrack. Just kidding, looks like it's a Mustang. This color on this Lincoln is super sick. Is that a factory paint? That is insane. Lincoln is doing some crazy colors. I don't know if these are factory. I didn't think any Lincolns were coming factory matte. We got the Navigator over here also, just looking like an absolute gangster mobile. Surprise! We got a Bugatti. For some reason we have a Chiron here from the Post-Oak collection. I guess this is the Bentley and Rolls-Royce showing area as well. We got the Bentley drop top. Over there you got the EV Rolls-Royce Spectra, which is pretty neat. You got the Bentayga as well. And then we got Aston Martin Houston with the DBX 707, the 700 horsepower Aston Martin SUV. Another regular DBX over yonder. Then we got the new DB something. We got the DBS Superleggeras. I don't know. I get all the Aston Martins confused because they all look a little similar, but very classy indeed, and this color is super sick. But we got Tillman Fertitta's Bugatti. Here we got the aftermarket section with some classics, including this GT40. Look, that's pretty sweet. We got some other stuff as well. C4s, DeLoreans, old school, just stuff. We got the old Dart GT and Plum Crazy over here as well. Quite nice. We got the 75 Trans Am with the 400 cubic inch V8 under the hood. Yes, sir. We got an 06 Mustang GT body kitted up to look like an old school Mustang here, next to the real deal old school Mustang in that Hertz kind of color scheme, the black and the yellow. They all both got the black on yellow interiors as well. We got the Volkswagen ID Buzz here, which is the new attempt at capturing the charm of the old school Volkswagen buses. Let's take a look inside. This interior looks funky with the white and yellow inserts. And then look at the dash. It's like that little screen behind the steering wheel, and you got a big old infotainment system right there. This thing is interesting. And then look on this little pedals. You have your gas pedal with the play button, and your brake button, or your brake pedal has a pause button on it. That's funny. We got the Texas Truck Works booth over here, and they have brought out some serious vehicles. Looks like we got the Supra currently being wrapped mid-show from D3 Motorsports. Over here, we got the 600 LT, who's actually been in car show videos from outside of the auto show. Then we got the, oh man, I'm blanking on the color name, but a Rapid Blue, I think. C8Z06. This guy's got all the carbon fiber aero with that splitter up front with the canards, the side skirts, and then he's got the big old wing out back. And then we got this crazy lifted Super Swamper Wrangler over here looking crazy, or maybe not a Super Swamper, but the most aggressive off-road setup. Got the lifted GMC. We got the 392 Wrangler out over here, totally set up for rock crawling. It's got the complete King suspension setup, among with literally everything else that you could possibly ask for on this thing, with the beadlock wheels. Those wheels are pretty sweet. And the black and red color combo throughout the Wrangler goes quite nice. If you got a Wrangler, if you got a truck, you're looking to go to the next level, you can hit them up here at Texas Truck Works. Tell them Cars Across Texas sent ya. And they can do some stuff like this, like this, like this, or like that for you boys. Look at that color. That color is sweet. So a long time ago when I hosted VR in Vehicles with Emergent VR, they actually brought their semi out with a couple of their trucks. And it was really funny seeing on the drone videos, just a semi in the middle of the parking lot. Texas Truck Works gave Melody a duck, and that'll help with her teething for the time being, help her calm down. But we do have a very interestingly colored C6Z06 on some very, very nice wheels. Looks like some BC Raceworks wheels. BC Racing, whatever it's called, I don't remember. But then we also got a Huracan with lots of carbon fiber, and again, some very nice wheels. Looks like these are Vorsteiner wheels on the Huracan Spider. We got a very interestingly color on this Spectra here, Cullinan and the Bentley. But the Spectra color is very odd, very interesting. Got the old school Corvette, and then this C10 is very nicely painted with a modern LS under the hood. But what I'm more impressed with, this thing's absolutely on the floor. Totally just slammed. Then we got this little thing. I have no idea what this actually is, but he's got some pretty insane aero on here. Melody's just talking up a storm. Got the carbon fiber front spoiler basically, and you got the big old swan neck out back. He's got the slicks all the way around. That thing is insane. And we got the Fox body over there, we got the Terminator drop top, and a C7Z06 with a weld on the back, and a bigger supercharger. Then we got a ProCharge C7Z06 as well. 1200 horsepower, 1200 horsepower. This one got a Maggie 2650. This one has got, what is this, an F1X ProCharger and a whole bunch of nitrous. Alrighty boys, that is it for our auto show coverage. Hopefully you boys enjoyed. You might be wondering why I'm wearing a t-shirt, why I'm sweating. Well, let me tell you boys, last video it was like 30 degrees, this video it's like 80. Texas weather, whatever, right? But hopefully you enjoyed the auto show. There is definitely some really cool cars like the new Tacoma coming out in the next year. And also a Bugatti, can't go wrong with that. But leave me some likes, comments, share with the boys, and let me know what car you are most excited for over the next coming year. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.